again folks, it's Mel from Stocksbridge Guitar Tech. I've got a short lesson for you today. It's a finger twister. I've got a couple of these spider exercises to show you. These are slightly more advanced than the ones I've shown you previously. If you haven't done the easier spider fingers exercise, I suggest you start with those. So the spider fingers are just where we use one finger per fret and we go across the strings. That's the first one we learn, that's the easiest, and then we move on to something like, and then something like, where we move up the neck as well. So they're the easier ones. These two I'm going to show you today are a little bit more challenging, as you probably saw from the introduction, but I've got two for you. They're very similar, but they're very good exercises, these, because they address a number of problems like keeping your fingers close to the fretboard. They help with finger independence. They help with string transitioning, going from one string to another. They help your alternate picking, because it's all alternate picking, this. And they help with string skipping, because there's a bit of string skipping involved as well. So very useful exercises to learn, but they're quite challenging if you haven't done the earlier spider fingers exercises, so I suggest you do those first. Without further ado though, let's go to a close-up and I'll show you the first one. So the first one is basically just a combination of those two, and then this one. So when we get here with the pinky finger on the 4th fret, 3rd string, we're going to go back to the 1st fret on the same string, but now with the index finger, and come back down the opposite way. So you should finish up on the 4th fret of the 6th string with an upstroke and your pinky finger. So I suggest you just play around that one shape. Until you get used to it, and then you can start moving it up a half step. Move it as far up the neck as you need to. Don't worry about the speed. Doesn't matter if you're initially playing it. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is to try and keep these fingers, especially the pinky that wants to fly away on its own, as close to the fretboard as you possibly can. This is something I still struggle with because I've got a really short pinky finger. But that's the pattern, so we're going up and then we're coming back down. Remember the alternate picking, so we're going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you can play this one on any set of 4 strings, so you could do it starting on string 5. If you found that a bit easier, or starting on string 4. The reason I've done it on strings 6 down to string 3 is because that ties in with the next one I'm going to show you. So that's the first one. Practice that first until you get fairly competent at it. And once you can do this one, then you can move on to the next one. So the next one, the second one, we start exactly the same way. First fret, 6th string, and go across down a string each time and up a fret. So we're going diagonally. But now once we get to here, instead of going to here and coming back down, we're going to go up a fret but down this string. So now we're going to start on string 5 instead of string 6. And this is where the string skipping comes in, because now we're going from string 3 over string 4 to get to string 5. And then we start and we do the same now, starting on string 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then from here we're going to skip over from string 2 to string 4, moving up a fret again. So now we're in the 3rd fret and we're going to play strings 4, 3, 2 and 1, down, up, down, up. So that first part should see you finish up on the 6th fret with your pinky finger on the 1st string. Then once we get here, then we're going to drop back on the same string, the 1st string, to fret number 3 with the index finger. Again, starting with a down pick, and we're going to now come the opposite way, down the string. Again, using down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And now we're going to move down a fret and up a string. So we're going now to start on string 2 at the 2nd fret. And then we're going to move down again and start on string 3 at the 1st fret. So the entire pattern up and down, you should finish up at the 4th fret with your pinky finger on the 6th string with an upstroke. And again, I suggest you just play around that single pattern until you get the hang of it. And again, go as slowly as you need to. Try and keep these fingers close to the fretboard. And then we can start moving up a semitone. And so on. Move it up the neck as far as you can. Now you will feel this in the back of your hand and wrist, in this area, and also here and in your forearm. So if you're getting any kind of tension or pain, stop, go away, have a coffee, have a break. You don't want to injure yourself permanently. So take it slow. It doesn't matter if you have to start at that speed. The speed isn't important. What's more important is that you alternate picking each time. And you're getting the accuracy, so you're not going, you're not hitting the wrong strings, you're just going down a string or up a string each time. So very challenging these, but very worthwhile. Help with the alternate picking, help with the string transitioning from 6-5 4-3 to 5-3 4-2 to 4-3 2-1 and then back again. Helping with keeping your fingers here close to the fretboard. Helping with the string skipping. When we get here, remember we have to skip a string. Same here. And then same here. Same here. So you've got the string skipping, the alternate picking, the string transitioning, and of course keeping your fingers close to the fretboard, as well as helping your finger independence. So it's a really, really good exercise, this one, as is the first one I showed you. First one's a little bit easier because we're working on the same 4 strings each time. But the second one's difficult because we're going across to different sets of 4 strings. So go away and try them. I do promise you, you will see big improvements in your playing if you do these exercises. Try and do them every day, even if it's just for a minute or 2. Try and do them every day, and after 2 or 3 months of doing them, you will start to see and feel the benefits of doing them. So they are difficult at first, but well worth persevering with. There's a couple of finger twisters for you, but they are very good exercises, these. As ever, if you do get anything out of this video or any of my other videos and you like this kind of thing, please remember to subscribe to the channel. That will help me out. And remember to click that bell notification so that you get notified when I release a new video. Try and practice these exercises daily if you can, or as often as you can, and you will definitely see some improvements in your playing in quite a short space of time. They're not easy exercises at first, but you know, keep practicing and you will get there. That's all from me today. As ever, take care of yourselves, and I'll be back with another video hopefully next week. Until then, bye for now.